Welcome to the Motocross Supercross podcast. Podcast.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Motocross Supercross podcast.
Episode 200 of the Motocross Supercross podcast. We did 200 of these somehow, and we're still going. Today is going to be a unique episode because we are pretty much doing injury updates from just Seattle. I'm Adam, here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
Yeah, we need a whole episode to recap this injury reports from Seattle.
Yeah, we do. It was a brutal track. So many, crazy injuries too. Obviously, the legend Chad Reed, the other super vet, Justin Brayton, Gage Scheer, Kyle Chisholm. Ryan Brees was in that crash too, but he's okay. And yeah, it was just a brutal track, and we got some big names, so we got to do a whole episode right now just to kind of update everybody on what their status is. And just seeing those videos is just brutal every time. We posted another one on our Instagram from a different angle, someone like in the stands, and it's just crazy. You could actually see Justin Brayton land in this one, and he did land, and he landed hard, like you said, on the plywood.
Yeah, go check it out because it's gnarly.
Very gnarly. Yeah, check it out at MXSX Podcast. But what do you say? We just jump right into some of these injury updates?
Yeah, we talked about Chad Reed. You know, he crashed, the legend. He's got 8 broken ribs. He's got a punctured lung, right?
Yeah, not a punctured lung, a collapsed lung. Here's what he said on Instagram. Yesterday was fun. Finally, a halfway technical track. The whoops were so freaking awesome. Loved every pass. Unfortunately, a mistake in the main was costly. 8 broken ribs, broken scapula, collapsed lung. I'm bummed my year comes to an end with 5 to go. And then he thanks his mechanic and stuff. But it's interesting, though, because then he posted again after that saying, up and out of bed without passing out, little check mark. Tried checking myself out of here yesterday, but fainted going from the bed to the wheelchair. And then he said, liking my chances better today, LOL. Thanks for all the love. And then this is my favorite part of this. I love having a purpose and a goal. Though it seems impossible right now, I'm setting a goal of racing Vegas because I know I'll be a better human for it. 6 weeks, #250. Dude, what? Is this even real life, man? Like, I don't
know about that. I mean, that was his 249th start,
main event.
That was his 64 consecutive race that he's made the main. They're saying A1 to be his 250 in 2020, but he's got a goal, and his goal is Vegas, baby.
6 weeks, collapsed lung, 8 broken ribs, broken scapula. That probably doesn't leave a lot of time to practice or train going into that, right? I mean, it's just
I don't think it is a reason to rush it because you got Jeremy Martin, who's a young kid, obviously different injuries and whatnot, different situations, but he had that back injury. He got on a bicycle, and look what happened to him. He was not able to get better or recover for the beginning of the season, and now he has to sit out a whole season, like a whole year, bro. He's not even going to be able to do motocross because of rushing healing process, I guess.
Yeah, but that's because the doctors messed up his first surgery, his first spinal surgery. So that's what he blamed it on. But yeah, definitely, I'm sure snowboard or skiing and mountain biking didn't help.
Exactly. He was also blaming Justin Cooper for, crashing into him. So rushing it just to see, I don't think that's the move, especially if you're the legend, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's the legend. You wouldn't think the legend knows best. 6 weeks, I think it's doable. I don't know how bad. I don't know what the recovery of a collapsed lung or anything of that is, but the bones heal up pretty quick. I don't know. That's just crazy. I mean, for a second there, I thought that was the end of the legend, just with how bad it looked. But it looks like he's trying to check himself out of the hospital, just trying to walk out of there and fainting and stuff, passing out.
Yeah,
so
exactly. So
he looks like he's feeling pretty good if he's doing that.
Yeah, well, not really because he's fainting out. So
mentally, he's feeling good. I think that's where I'm going with this.
Yeah, exactly. That's all there is.
The
I mean,
legend.
I would love to see the legend back and just be a hero, be a super legend at this point, but I really doubt it. I think A1 is a more realistic time for him to come back if he really wants to and just come back for a whole other season.
Yep, well, so that's the update on the legend, Chad Reed. There are some other injuries we need to get to. Justin Brayton finally said something. He said that he was really sore, obviously, and he was going to the doctor to get his knee checked out for possible torn ACL, but we don't have any new update on that. But it looks like a knee injury is what he's suffering from, and he's got to have some other injuries going on after that crash.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows what he's got going on? I know he's definitely looking around, some knee injuries, like just paperwork, and then just, he says gaining knowledge on the knee, never injured one before, MRI today, hoping for good news. And so are we.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And so, yeah, if that is a torn ACL, then you have to expect he's out the rest of the season too.
Yeah, there's not that many races left, so I will say so.
Indeed, indeed. Well, we got a more serious injury update now, and this is from Gage Scheer, who we saw crash in the LCQ, and we talked about, they said he was able to walk to the medical cart, but whenever they showed the picture of him, he did not look in good shape. And here is what someone has said. He suffered a number of organ issues: lacerated liver, lacerated artery to his heart, collapsed lungs, 6 broken ribs, 5 fractures to his spine, broken arm. Gonna need a few surgeries just to get him stabilized. He is in ICU in Seattle for a while, it says.
Wow.
Yeah, that is a bad crash. That is crazy. That blows my mind. That's a lot of serious injuries right there.
Yeah, well, if he's still in the ICU and they say that he's going to be there for a while, that's some serious business.
Lacerated artery to his heart. It sounds like he could have died. Like, he probably almost died. Lacerated artery to his heart, bro? And collapsed lungs? Let alone the 5 injuries to his spine. Who knows how serious that is? I mean, like they said, he was able to walk off, so it looks like that might not be, career ending. But dude, that's some serious injuries, so we're definitely gonna have to follow his story and see what his progress is, and obviously we'll share more information on that as it comes out. But it looks like he got the worst injuries out of everyone in the Seattle race.
Oh yeah, no, he hit hard, and sucks that he's got all this, but at least he's alive.
Exactly, because that definitely sounds very serious, and that video they showed of him getting carted off was, yeah, you could tell he just did not look normal. Yeah. Crazy, man. This Seattle was nuts. Seattle track was insane. Or it's insane how we can do a whole episode just on the injuries from Seattle. We talked a little bit about Kyle Chisholm in our last podcast, and we said he also hurt his knee, a different knee than he had hurt before. Do we have any update on him?
He's, I know he's been riding. He started riding his bicycle, just trying to spin. He said trying to spin this knee out and see how it feels. So it looks like he might be okay. Maybe still sore as well, but we might see him back this weekend.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's good. That's good. Him on the bike, that's always a good sign. Yeah, Ryan Brees was the other one involved in some of those crashes, but he hasn't said anything, and you seem to think he wasn't really hurt that bad. So we'll still have to keep an eye on that and see when he does say something.
He was able to finish. He rode after he hit. So
all right, well that's good. That's good because all those people went down hard, and it all happened so fast in that video that we posted. It's like he just got sandwiched, and I don't know. It all happened so fast. It's hard to follow everybody in the same. You got to watch it literally like 20 times just to see how everyone like came out of it.
Yeah, they somebody else that had a pretty hard crash was Colt Nichols.
Yes.
Who, as we remember, right there off the start of the main event, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
After the rhythm section, he just kind of landed short and just kind of stoppied all the way to the turn pretty much, and then just got like rodeoed.
Yeah. He definitely
got away.
A little wild.
Yeah, he got a little wild in there, but he said he's sore. He doesn't really know what happened. He said, I've been doing that section all day, the same, and I thought I did it the same that time, but apparently not. Just came up a little short on a triple. I caught something on my thigh. I didn't know if it was the bar or the foot peg or something. I had a little laceration on my thigh, and we were kind of worried I'd done something to my femur, but it's fine. It's a little bruised up, but other than that, we're good. If I can be walking next weekend by the time the race rolls around, I'm racing.
I wonder which thigh he had that laceration on, because looking at the video, it looks like it could be either, but I'm going to guess it's his right, and it looks like it hit right off his handlebar. Yeah, he really got pitched crazy.
Yeah, he said that they were worried about the femur, especially because he broke it before.
Oh, wow.
And it has a rod in it, so... but it's just bruised up.
Well, and Shane Mcelrath also was another person. He didn't really get injured at Seattle, but he got injured before Seattle and tried to race and wasn't able to race. Do we have any new update on him?
What was the last thing we said?
I think we just said he was out for his back injury. He injured his back.
Yeah, he injured his back in press day before Atlanta. He caught a nerve in his lower back while he was riding. Not really sure why, but it's just started during press day, and I had to cut the session short. And later on that day, my back had completely locked up. Wasn't really sure if I was even going to be able to ride on Saturday because I couldn't even get out of bed. Thanks to Team Dr. G for helping me to be able to race so here's a shout out. He says, then I've had good days and bad days. And the Monday after Daytona, I started catching up in nerve again and took the rest of the week off. I got in a little bit of riding leading up to Seattle, and I tried riding through my practice and just wasn't able to deal with the pain nor ride the bike halfway how I was supposed to. Going to have to take some time off to figure exactly what it is. But, thanks for the support.
All right, well, crazy. I guess we'll just have to see. It looks like he's not going to race this weekend in Houston, right?
For the sound of it, yeah.
Yeah, so we got Houston this weekend, and then we're going to go to the East Coast and do a Nashville, and then we're back to the West Coast to do Denver, and then it all meets up in Las Vegas that first weekend in May. So it looks like we got Houston, Denver, Vegas, 3 races left for these West Coast guys, and also 3 races left for these East Coast guys as they're going Nashville, MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and then Vegas. So 2 regular races, and then we got the East-West Showdown again in Vegas. Obviously, Houston is a Triple Crown this week. It's going to be exciting. We're going to preview that in one of our upcoming episodes, and it should be another really good weekend of racing if there's any riders that aren't injured, if we have enough riders to fill the gate.
Yeah, hopefully we do. The good thing is it opens up a couple of spots for new riders to get in the mix, but it's definitely unfortunate to have riders down, and especially the D riders to be down, such as Chad Reed or even Justin Brayton or Kyle Chisholm, Colt Nichols. These are just your main guys that they were putting not a show, but they were putting a little battle to go into this championship. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but definitely excited to see what this new Triple Crown is going to bring, and we'll see.
Yep, and big loss for Shane Mcelrath if he's not able to line up for that.
Yeah.
Sitting in the third in those points. But I think that's pretty much it for this little injury update. Obviously, there's still more things that we're going to share with you guys as soon as they come out. But Legend Chad Reed, we'll see. It's kind of said he's out, and then he said he wants to be here for Vegas.
Season until Vegas.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with that. But this is our 200th episode. Thanks, everyone, for downloading our episodes and sharing them with your friends and following us on Instagram and, just being active and listening, I guess. And we're going to keep bringing you more and more and more. So until then, we will see you next time.